Guys, today we are going to talk about a very sensitive question a lot of you asked. As at the time I posted a video where I was meeting my mother-in-law for the very first time, a lot of you came up with so many questions. I saw some people asking me why I got married to my husband before meeting his mom. The other person said, "Oh, so you got married to your husband without meeting his mom?" The other person said, "Is your mother in law a racist? Why are you scared of meeting her?" And the other person was like, "I thought you met her already." So I am going to answer this question in this particular video because I honestly didn't want to talk about this part, but then I was like, it's better to clear the air so people don't have any misconception about the relationship I and my mother-in-law have, especially when, most times I don't put her in the camera and you guys are like, why is she not in the camera and stuff like that. First of all, before I start the video, I went to the store. Baby and I went out. He took me to the store. I got the things I wanted to get, but he has gone to somewhere else while I came back home. So as we are going to start the video, I'm going to take out these things that I bought from the store, and while we talk about these questions you guys have for us. So these are the things I bought. This are the things I got in the store. Let me keep them here. We had wheat. I just got this and I'm going to be trying it for the very first time. Wheat. I hear that it's very healthy. Everything is written in Polish. So that's the first thing I got. You guys should let me know what you think about this, how you make yours, so that I can, I can try different ways of making it. And I got this nut, very, very healthy. And I got oats. This oats, I got two. I got two of them. The ones I used to take in Nigeria was, this one too is instant. So the ones I used to take in Nigeria is instant. And this one too is instant. So I'm going to try to prepare it the same way I used to prepare in Nigeria. I love eating it like that. So I will prepare it the same way. What else did I get? Guys, if you're in Europe and you came from Nigeria, you know the type of beans we have in Nigeria. In Nigeria, we have the type of beans that's called iron beans. We have brown beans, if I still remember exactly. So when I came here, I really wanted the type of beans that I can eat that somehow taste. I know it might not really be the same taste, but somehow, taste like the ones I used to eat in Nigeria. So I saw these beans and I grabbed it. Now this is not the first time I've gotten this. I've been eating it, but my challenge with these beans is that, let me even tell you guys. So the very first time I got these beans, I never knew that I should have soaked it the previous day before cooking it. So I started cooking it in the morning. It took many hours. I think 1.5 hours or even 2 hours. I don't remember exactly, before this beans was ready. So I adopted a technique where I have to soak it overnight. If I want to cook it like tomorrow, I'll soak it overnight today. Like from morning today till the following morning, I soak it in water and keep before I cook it. Now, even after soaking it in water, I usually take out the back, the skin of the beans, because It's too strong for me. I don't know how you guys make it. So if you do eat these beans, please let me know how you make yours, and so I can try, okay? And what else did I get? I got bread, guys. This has become my favorite bread in Poland now. You remember when I first came, I had a first favorite bread, and this one has overtaken the other one. So, what else? Lentils. I got this for myself. This is honestly going to be the very first time I want to try. So let me know how you guys make yours. I would really appreciate it so I can, make it, because I want to really eat healthy now. So yes, that's why I got it. And what else? Spinach, frozen spinach. I wanted the fresh one, but I didn't see, so I saw this frozen one and I decided to go for it. And you guys, this is my absolute best, best, best. I hope you guys can see my absolute best nuts in Poland. This is like anytime I buy it, I just finish the pack that instant. That's how much I like it so much. And what else did I get? We have apples. Apples. I would like to make smoothie, so I got the apple. I have here plums. So many of them. Hope you guys can see it. I love me some plums. Any fruit that is any fruit that is how do they call this thing? It gives you kind of like lemon taste. I've forgotten the word in English, but then when I remember, I'll put it in the video. Any fruit that gives me that salty kind of taste in my mouth, I really love it so much. That's why I like kiwi. In Polish, we call it kiwi. So yeah, I like kiwi. And what else did I buy? I got this avocado. I thought I got three. Yeah, I got three avocados. If you know me, you know that avocado is my very, very, very best. And I I like to use it and make salad with spinach. I love it so much. It'll be there. And I got sardines. I just want to make breakfast. I got sardines. We still have the sticker here. There's something stuck there. But I got this. And last but not the least, this milk that I got. So yeah, what am I going to be doing for breakfast now? We will decide that in a minute. I think I should eat this. I think I should eat this. I'm going to make this and eat. So I'm going to tell you guys the story while I continue making my breakfast. So when my husband and I met, you guys already know that we met online. So when we first met and we started talking, at first we did not know where the relationship was going to take us to, especially that initial stage. But it doesn't change the fact that after a few times of talking, my husband actually introduced me to his mom, his family, his friends, his colleagues. So his mom was one of those that he introduced me to at that time. Now, when you're talking to someone over the phone, someone you've not seen physically before, and your son just comes to tell you, hey, I'm talking to someone, say hello to her, something like that, and you guys just say hello, bearing in mind that my mother-in-law does not speak English. I do not, as at then, I didn't know any single word in Polish at all. So this is what I'm going to have for breakfast, and I'm going to get the recipe from online so we can do it together while I talk. So my mother-in-law does not speak English. I did not know Polish that time. And my husband does not live with my mother-in-law 24 hours. No. Sometimes he just goes there in the morning, drinks coffee with her, talk a little bit, and come back to the house. So how do you think that I would say I and my mother-in-law's relationship would be when, as at that point, she only says hello to me over the phone. So when it was time for my husband to come to visit me for the first time in Nigeria, he had told his mom he's coming to Nigeria. And, guys, I can't believe that just happened. It poured on the ground. I'm going to pack all these things now before I proceed. So he told her he was coming to Nigeria to visit me, and he came. When he came, we talked and we did everything that we had to do. We got married. Tell me, guys, what would you have suggested? Would you have suggested that my mother-in-law at her age travels that long distance just to come and meet me for his son to get married to me? Or would you rather say, okay, I wait until I come here before we get married, even if it was not our decision to get married here in Poland? Because the thing is that even after I got married to my husband, you guys that were in this channel for a long time, you know how difficult it was for me to even get a Polish visa to come here as a married woman. And not just me, there are so many other people married to Polish men and cannot get the visa to come over. So what would you have asked me to do? To only wait, keep on waiting. I tried getting visa for 2 good times. No, 3 times. It was the 3rd time that I was given the visa. I tried getting it for 2 times and I wasn't given. It was only when my husband had to come over again and we applied together that they gave it to me. So what do you think I would have done? And if it was that difficult for me to get visa as a married person, married to a Polish person, if it was that difficult for me to get visa, how do you think how easier it would have been for me to come here first, to come and meet my mother-in-law first before I got married to my husband? And this is a woman that does not have any problem with me marrying his son. His son does not have any problem about it. So, when you guys want to attack me, just attack a little bit, okay? My mother-in-law is very okay with me. The only problem is not a problem, Most Polish people are not influencers. They don't even like camera. You understand? So I cannot go and force the camera in my mother-in-law's face that you must enter the video, you must enter the video. No. We have a good relationship. As you guys see, she sometimes visits me. She sometimes brings me things here, and I go to her, I take things to her as well. You understand? So it doesn't mean that just because I'm not putting her in the camera does not mean that my relationship with her is not good. Let's go ahead to put this in here and see how it will go, guys. Let me bring the camera close. I have to cook it a little bit more. I have to cook this a little bit more before I put the bucket with, guys. I'm going to cook this for 20 minutes, guys, so it can be soft. I want to set my timer for 20 minutes. I need to add more water because it's a little bit too, the water is already gone. So we need to add more water. Twenty minutes. 20 minutes and it will be ready. So while us being married together was our ultimate goal, we knew that the only way, the only realistic way for us to achieve this would be to be married, because it's not so easy to get visa like that. Sometimes it takes time. For someone like me, there was a time I tried getting visa to other countries for my studies, for my master's, but I couldn't. So because of this, and from other testimonies we got from other people that are married to Polish citizens that wants to come, and all those visa stress, we did not want to delay like that. We didn't want to go through all that. So that was why we just decided to get married there with the consent of my mother, our both families. You understand? With the consent of our both families, we decided to get married there in Nigeria and move over here. As you guys could see from the video where I was meeting my mother-in-law for the first time, it didn't look like somebody who didn't welcome me. Hello? It doesn't look like somebody who didn't like me. You understand? So we met, exchanged pleasantries. She gave me lots of gifts, and as you guys saw. And yeah, everything is fine. And asking if my mother-in-law is a racist, I don't believe I don't believe this person asking this question. I don't know. I don't know what the person expects me to say, because my mother-in-law is not a racist. It's not, she's not a racist. She comes here, I go there, we talk, she visits, I visit her, you know. So I don't know why someone came up with that, if she's a racist or not. But no, she's not a racist. She's a normal human being just like us. So thank you so much. Okay, so going to the question where I was asked why I was scared of meeting my mother-in-law. I don't know what to say, because for me, I knew that there was going to come a time where we, I know that I knew there's going to come a time where I'm going to meet my mother-in-law for the very first time, and that I would have to find a way to talk to her, say a few things to her, and just meeting her for the first time. But no matter how much you think you are prepared, um you probably might not be that prepared, especially when the time actually comes and you're going to be faced with reality in the next few minutes. I remember when I was meeting my husband's colleagues for the very first time, they asked me a whole lot of questions, but all of them asked me one particular question, and that question was, how did his mom receive you? And the moment I told them exactly how it was, they all had the same shocked expression on their faces. They were like, I can't believe it. I can't believe, you know, this goes to show that there's a certain expectation of the older generation here, especially those that have never seen someone like me before from another country, from Africa, you know. So they actually really expected the opposite reaction. So I understand. But I mean, she was okay with me. So yeah, to answer your question, she is not a racist, and she has never shown me anything to point towards that direction. She's been really sweet, 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 and caring for me. You guys don't even know. There was a time I was very, very sick, and my husband was not around. And my mother in law made it a point of duty to come and visit me every day. She would bring soup, she would bring potato, bread, everything, medicine. Oh my goodness. She's really sweet, guys. She just doesn't like camera. Anyway, let me put this here. Let me turn it off first. And I put this one. So let's add this. I'm going to add a small portion because what I took already for the other one is much. I wash it and put it there. Oh, this looks like I'm supposed to cook it here. Oh my goodness. But I'm going to just open it. I'm supposed to cook it with this, but I don't want to cook everything. I know I'm not supposed to, but I want to wash it. Let me see if I'm still recording. Yes, it's still recording. Because I need to be sure. Many times it has stopped recording. Strain it. I'll have to add milk at this point because I need it. Let me see if you guys can see me. There, I'm there. Time to put some milk. Let me show you guys that. So let's, oh my God. Add milk and add this. I think it's a lot, guys, for me to eat this alone. So guys, while I wait for the food to be ready, I want to go to the garden and get beetroot. I want to make juice. So I want to use beetroot, grapefruit. We have grapefruit here just by the window, and and apples. So let's go to the garden and get it. Our grapefruits, when I come, I'll cut any of them. There are many up here, very many. But let's go for beetroots first. I need only one beetroot. So let's take this. That's really big. This is what it tastes like. Let's take it home, guys. Guys, I had to take time to wash my grapes so nicely. So now I want to cut my beetroots. I'm not going to cut off the back. So I'm going to cut them nicely so that it will be easy for it to blend faster for me. And then I cut my apples too, and it will be nice. So the reason I had to take that long to wash my grapes is because our grapes is just by the road, so sometimes it gets very dusty. It gets very dusty. That's why I had to take time to wash it like that. Guys, in here we have apple, beetroot, cucumber, grapes, and what else? What else? I think that's all. And I'm going to blend everything into juice and drink. The reason I like juice is because it's going to be easy for me to drink. If I'm going to take this, I'm going to be so, like, my stomach is going to be so full and I won't be able to finish it. That's why I prefer making it into juice. So guys, our juice is ready. This is what it looks like. I'm going to dish my food now because it's ready and it's I hope I'll be able to finish it one time because I don't want it to. Oof, I don't want it to remain. I don't want it to remain. Guys, let's eat together. This is really good. This is good, guys. Guys, try this. Just try this. This is cucumber, apple, grapes, beetroot. Just try it. It's just so good. So, to answer all the questions, I hope I've been able to answer all the questions I was asked concerning my mother-in-law, concerning the circumstances that led to my meeting her after we got married. And no, she's not a racist. She's a very kind and sweet soul. Very, very. And it was our decision, I and my husband's decision, to get married the way we got married because of the circumstances surrounding it. And there was nothing like desperation or anything like that. It's what we wanted to do, and we did it the way we wanted it to go. So, guys, no one is a racist here. We all love each other here. I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching till now. I hope you're going to try this. It's really nice. And I'll see you in another video. Bye. Guys, I've finished everything. Look, it's gone. Even the drink is finished. I am so full. Like, I'm so full. Okay, so I have to go and edit content now, and I'm going to end the video now. I'll see you in the very next one. Bye.